right time to introduce your partner to your kid? If your kid and your partner don't mesh, do you leave the partner even though they have all the qualities you want in somebody? Do you force a relationship between the two?
The right time to introduce your person you're seeing to your child. To be honest, I don't think there is really a right time. Just like you have to kind of just know. Like for some people, it's a long time because they're on with their child and maybe the age of the child, and I feel like for some people it's a lot quicker. It just all depends on the relationship you have with the person, and it depends on the person that you're seeing as well, because they kind of have to understand the situation.
I would always say the longer the better. I mean, I don't know, I don't have any kids, but I feel like when you date around, like there's a possibility that you're not going to date somebody for a long time. So you obviously don't want to introduce your child or your children to like
Too early.
all the guys you're dating, you know, and then he has like 12 uncles. Like you don't want that. So I feel like the longer the better, but like yeah, you can't really put a time frame on it. I wouldn't say like 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. Like to each their
Yeah,
own.
sorry to cut you, but yeah, I didn't mean when you're dating you shouldn't be introducing, but when you know that this is someone that you're going to take it
Long
seriously.
term.
Yeah, sorry, not when you're dating. I thought that was like an obvious one. But
Well, not really.
I don't think so.
Not that
I don't agree with
obvious.
that. I don't agree with that only because of the simple fact that I don't believe like you need a time. There's no time to introduce, but you can't really say like I'm gonna marry this person and then all of a sudden just throw the kid in there. Because what if the kid and the person that you're about to marry, they don't get along, or
Right.
they're not feeling each other. You know what I mean? So I don't think that. I mean, to each their own. Everyone's situation is different, but I don't think that it should just be when we're about to get married.
Oh, yeah,
I think in a lot of cases, at first the kid might be a bit, you know, exactly, and also the new partner or whatsoever. But eventually, you know, they get over that and they end up being best of friends. But I think at first it'll be awkward just because it's not their parent. You know what I mean? So
I think actually it depends on the age of the child.
Right. I was
Because
gonna
if
say
you're-
does
Yeah,
it
sorry.
change? Does the
Young
age
child,
change?
I'm thinking I think they would be a young child. My
To
personally,
be honest, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen young children take
Take-
almost anyone.
and I've
you know
seen
what I mean?
the opposite.
Oh, for
You know what I
okay, so
mean?
then-
Yeah, so
Like a stern kid.
Yeah.
But I know older children, yeah,
It's like
obviously
nobody.
they're not gonna probably take somebody in as
Yeah.
maybe in their teens or whatever. You know, that's a bit.
That's when it gets difficult. Because
Yeah.
you know you have the teenage attitude already, and then you're gonna throw it in with this new personality. So like then it gets super sticky.
Yeah.
yeah, one of those. You're not my dad. But
Yeah.
I don't really see an issue with showing whoever you're dating to your child. I don't date a lot of people, so it may be different for me. I'm not gonna do trial and error to how many people. Like usually, if I'm getting into another relationship, it's because it's serious. It's because I wanted to go somewhere. It's because I'm over a certain age.
So another part of the question was, what if they really don't get along and like this person possesses all the qualities that you want in a partner, but your kid is not happening? Do you leave your partner for your kid? Who do you choose? And
I think that I would try to make it work
Yeah.
first, and I would see how that went. I think as you progress, you'll be able to see for sure if it'll be a long-term like hatred between them two, or if they'll be able to like get along and coincide like eventually. You know what I mean?
Well, I actually had this similar conversation with somebody, and like she has, I think either 2 or 3 boys, and she's like, basically the kids don't have a choice. Like I'm your mom, like you learn to like him. Basically, like, you don't have a say.
Learn to
I don't
like
agree with
everyone
that.
else.
As someone who grew up like that, I don't agree with that.
Right.
Because honestly, I had hateful thoughts towards the person for a very long time, and to be honest, you shouldn't do that. Like if it's an older child, I think that you should have a conversation with them, but obviously long after you've been seeing this person and you know I'm gonna take it seriously with them. And if the child is like, well, nowadays kids are really smart, so even if they're like 10, 11, around that age, then you can start, you know, talking to them and letting them know. But you can't just force someone to like someone, because there's gonna be a natural hate. Because I don't know, that's just how I felt, you know. So I don't think that's the right way.
I kind of got what she was saying, like just the whole thing, like I'm the parent, like what I say goes, blah, yada yada yada. I get that concept, but I could also understand like, yeah, you can't. I have a strong personality. If I don't like you, like I don't really like you. I've apparently been like that my whole life.
And
So.
you can't hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like so it's just I wouldn't be comfortable forcing my child like into something like that because I know the type of person that I am. Like it wouldn't be fair. Dating somebody with kids or a child is not a make it or break it for me. It does make me more cautious when entering a relationship, only because I've been in a situation where my significant other already had a child, and it wasn't the easiest situation to deal with.
Question, is there a thing as overstepping your boundaries as a step parent?
Yes.
100% there is.
100%.
Where do you draw the line?
I do not want my step or my child's stepmother to be my child. Can't.
That one's kind of.
You can't.
Depending on how long they
Can't be my child.
Yeah,
But then
No.
you're putting a line between their boundaries, like, okay, so
They
if
need
that
that
hap-
line.
Okay, but
It
if
needs to
me
be
and you
there.
are married, me and you are together, you have a separate kid, you don't want me to be your kid, but
Let
when are
me
you
handle
when
that.
are
You
we
can
gonna?
discipline him.
No, but
Let
then
me
you're
do it,
taking
be
away
your
half of the discipline, so then I'm not disciplining your kid, so when he makes problems, you deal with him.
No, but if the
I
other
would
parent
definitely
is in their
rather
life,
deal
Yeah, what if
with
the
myself.
parent-
what if other parents
If the other
live
parents are
forever?
like, okay,
I
okay,
just
but
feel
I guess that's a conversation that needs
That's
to
what I'm
be
saying.
had.
The other parent is still in the picture. They don't live together, but they're still there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then that's kind of you guys.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like, you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
I don't
just
feel
beat
like.
my kid because it's my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I have
we're
those, I have those
married.
thoughts
Like,
too.
we're
it's like,
married. Yeah,
you don't know if
but
they're
the
taking
mother
it
of my
too far.
child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? Honestly, as someone who doesn't beat their child at all, that's a hard one. But the child, like, what if you're not there? Your child
Discipline the child. Don't lay your hands on the child.
Yeah. But
Okay.
your child should be disciplined because they're
100%.
obviously going to be testing that person when you're not around.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not saying don't discipline them. I'm saying don't lay your hands on them. Big difference.
Yeah.
Okay, what if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
another
yeah.
child involved, like basically, like, and like, so you're the step parent, but then you have another kid with them, so you're on the other side of it, right?
Mhm.
And like you and your wife choose to like discipline your child, like you spank them or whatever the case may be, and then your other child, like who's just the stepchild now, like, don't you feel like your kid's gonna feel like you're giving the other kid special treatment just because you don't discipline them
I
the way
would,
that you discipline your own child?
I would try to explain to my child that there's a reason why. Because this is not my child. You're my child. This is not my
Yeah, I
kid.
feel like it can get a little bit
I would
confusing.
let them know.
It can, like, especially when the kids are a little bit younger. I feel like it could definitely get a little confusing.
I'm not beating
First of
no one
all,
else's kid.
that's what I'm saying. First of all,
Well, nobody's saying you're
don't
supposed to
feel-
take it to an extreme, but like, I'm gonna pinch you or I'm gonna flick you, like, behave yourself.
Exactly
No,
what you're
because
saying.
you're rude.
How I
Like,
feel.
and
I don't think it just has to be
I
about.
don't-
Wait till you pop one up.
I do
I don't
not
think it
think
just
it's
has to be
good.
about licks though. I just feel like
Yeah.
even in us being in this social media world, I don't feel like somebody should be posting my kids on their social media if it's not their kid. I just don't feel like you should be you're doing too much. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
okay,
how I feel. It doesn't
that-
even
no,
come
that-
out
that
like
I feel-
a
I
beating
feel different.
perspective. I just
different
feel like
about that.
certain people just do too much.
Right.
And
I
then-
honestly feel so different about that because, like, if you meet someone that you love and that's your partner for life and
partner for
and
life,
he's got a
but
kid.
not
Hold
like
on,
a
hold on.
platonic
He's got a kid. Basically, what you're saying is when there's like photo ops happening at parties, you're gonna like treat him bad and tell him to get out of the picture. and
No.
take a picture.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that though. I just said that there's certain people that I feel like do too much for social media. And I feel like in the same sense, like, I'm not saying that we can't take family photos, but not every single day my kid has to be on your Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're just, especially
agree with that.
if my kid's dad is in their life, I don't understand why you're doing the most. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you as a man should know where your place is. I shouldn't have to tell you where your place is.
Nah,
It
you
goes
know
both
what?
ways though. It
That's-
definitely goes both ways for the stepmom or the girlfriend or the
Yeah.
in the role. Like, I was in a relationship and the guy had a daughter, and as cool as I was with her, I had plenty of pictures of her in my phone, but did I ever post them? Like, no.
If the kid starts to grow attachment towards this person and vice versa, the adult to the child, you telling me that they shouldn't post pictures together on Instagram?
Yeah, like that's
No,
honestly.
It's
I'm just
Instagram,
personal
and that's
preference.
it. It's
I don't think
Instagram.
anybody told
People
me.
take social media way too serious.
No, I'm just saying I don't need someone to be a Russell. That's all I'm saying.
What's wrong with being a Russell? It's
That's a
it's
Russell.
the stand-up guy.
Russell
Russell
Wilson is doing the
Wilson.
most.
Oh, Russell.
He's a stand-up guy.
We know that.
He's a stand-up guy.
The most.
Hashtag don't be a Russell.
I
be a
I don't know what that is.
I don't like-
I'm late on it.
I can't lie to you.
Social thing.
I can't stand the fact that he took that kid on the red carpet to take pictures. That was crazy.
He does.
That was too much.
Russell is out of line.
Thank you.
Why is he out of bounds?
What?
Why?
Why is he out of bounds?
Because he's a celebrity.
Why?
Russell can't be going on Instagram posting the man's. Yo, that kid has his name first of all. Let's get that out of the way, okay? He has the name. That's a big. He has a name.
What do you mean he has a name?
His first name is
It's his dad's name.
Oh,
Well, you know what? Differently,
Oh,
honestly.
Future is-
Differently, honestly.
Let me hear it. I want to hear it.
Honestly, he's doing too much.
How? No, but hold on. How?
Rubbing up the kid. Like, he gave birth to that kid. Man, get your own you, please.
Yo, listen. How do you know that they're not gonna have you two? What's wrong?
They do
Okay,
have
you do
one.
that. Oh, okay.
There.
But hold on.
No,
Let me-
you can't separate the kids.
Can
Yeah,
I
you
ask-
have one already.
Listen,
Can I ask the man a question?
Shamar.
Nobody's.
Shamar.
No man's hugging out my
Shamar.
like that.
But listen,
Shamar,
yo,
listen.
listen.
Please,
He's not
Shamar.
hugging
Thank
Why?
you. I'm trying to explain
Yo,
to you.
okay,
that
let me
if the kid's father is in the kid's life,
24/7.
not 24/7, doesn't matter. Future is still
You
in
know
his
what?
kid's life.
He still he knows his
Just
dad.
like,
Right.
it's just like you would be in your kid's life, you having a kid. Why is that other person
So,
doing the most?
Listen, okay, so listen
Acting
to
like
this.
he doesn't
Listen
have
to this. Listen to this.
Exactly.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Can I say something?
That I understand. If he didn't have a dad, if Future wasn't there or nothing, and
Yes.
he wanted to be that father
Shamar.
figure to embrace him, then by
That's
all
what we're
means,
saying.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
do that.
I agree.
Listen. So, by your logic, Future's in his life still. I don't know the situation. The next man is with the Sierra. So now this is what the child should see. My dad, whatever, he's in my life. My mom is smashing some other guy that comes to the soccer games. He's just in the background now. That's what like.
No,
doesn't
they're not
make-
married and
Hold
they're
up, hold up.
separated.
But you like that's what
In
I'm
a
saying.
general
like,
sense.
In a general sense. Like listen, so there's a guy now who I don't embrace socially, like social media or whatever you want to have it, but there's just this guy here. He's here. There's a guy now.
I think,
What's wrong with that?
I think
like
that
why
you're looking
can't
at
he
it.
be
No,
the
that's
father when
okay.
wants
It's
no.
a boundary.
Listen, one
No,
guy
that's
is here,
okay.
right? I want to
It's a
ask
boundary.
him.
I think that's okay. I think he doesn't have a problem with him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But the way
Yeah, he's doing
Thank
too
you.
much.
doing the
What?
most.
You have to be specific,
Okay.
bro. Because I don't know. What's the ones?
You know what? I don't really
Oh, happy
study them
birthday
like that,
picture.
so I
You
can't.
must
No,
though.
I have
simply
to say,
because,
not
let me
too
just
much.
say this, simply
What-
because that, okay, they got together and I would say fairly quickly after their relationship went public. I like follow the shade room, all these things, so I see it pretty quickly on my timeline, I'm not gonna lie. He started posting the son. Very shortly after they, got together. Then they got engaged and they got married, now they have a child together. That's all okay. You can post your wedding pictures together, he's in it, that's fine. So before they even got engaged or got married, people were like, yo, this guy's doing the most. Like, that's what social media was saying. Yes, okay, it's social media, who cares about social media, but at the end of the day, social media is a big part of everybody's lives. Majority of everybody's lives. And it's a very strong tool.
Yeah,
Whether
true.
people use it for everything, that's how people make their
And
money.
more
It's a strong tool. I'm not done yet, just a second. So everybody started saying he's doing the most. A lot of people agreed, social media agreed. Famous people agreed, commented in the media. They commented and said he's doing the most. He continues to do the same thing that he knows everybody and he knows Future has a
And it's
problem with
upsetting
too.
Future, exactly.
He made tracks about the same relationship you have with his son and you continue to do the same thing. So are you not disrespectful? If that was like reversed into my real life, I would definitely say something if I seen that it was an issue. But I would hope that I already set those boundaries in my relationship where that would never even happen, where like the both parties would just get along freely. So yeah, it's a little different. They're famous, so it's a lot different.
I'm a father. I'm seeing a guy that I don't know very well, okay, with my son.
Okay.
I don't like it. I'm the father. If I don't like it, chill. Simple as that. Don't continue to do what I don't like as the child's father. That's a good point.
That's a perfect
good point.
And now I'm gonna combat that point. One, two people need to have there's too much. What the social media does is too much subliminals. Like, I don't know you, you don't know me, but I personally, if a man says something subliminally to me, I don't hear it. If there's an issue going on the internet, I've never met you before, right? But let's just say it's me and you. Personally, this is just me. I don't care what everybody else has to say because I know what the internet does and I know it'll boost and I know it'll make everything, blow everything out of proportion and turn a beef.
That's just the guy's way of expressing himself.
Yeah.
Every single artist, whether it's singer, whatever it may be, that's their way of doing it. It's been the way since the beginning of time.
That's how
Michael
people make
Jackson,
their
you
greatest
name it, artist after artist
Yeah.
express themselves through music. That's how he is.
Okay.
But
That is
I
fine.
kind of blame Sierra.
That's
Because I feel as if if this is now your husband, you need to check him and say like, you know what, you're doing too much. Because at the end of the day, you know that this is my baby daddy and you guys are not getting along, but you should, you know what I mean, respect what he has to say. But she's disregarding that. So at the end of the day, I kind of don't rate her as well because she's doing the most as well.
Isn't Sarah taking him to court?
They've done that already.
I understand why this is the guy.
That court, but you're right. It includes all.
It includes all white.
No, put it like this. He's an artist, that's how he expresses it himself, but if it's not effective, I wouldn't wonder why. You can make an album about me, but if you didn't talk to me as a man, then
You know
that's
what,
what you
though?
should have done.
I agree that
I agree
I agree that you could have spoken to him as a man, but I don't know if they've done that before.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
We don't know
I
that.
don't know
We
that.
all don't
I
know.
don't know
They might
if that
have.
phone call happened. It might have happened.
Maybe never happened.
I don't know.
Be close to your friend.
No.
No.
Let her finish.
They only know each other. One more time. I said no. They only know each other through you, and then they happen to have their own friendship. They made it their own bond, and now they go out without you.
No.
Absolutely
No,
not
no.
happening.
How are they making their own bond when they mess with me?
Yeah, that doesn't even make any
So like,
Listen.
let's say you call.
You shouldn't even
Let me tell
have.
you- Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Y'all should need to be exchanging phone numbers.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, call me petty. Me no trust nobody.
Petty.
Guess what?
Let me tell you something right now.
I agree.
Let me tell you something right now.
If
Y'all
you
can-
that person, you message me and say, can you get a hold of XYZ for Y? Okay, sure. No.
I think it's a
The
beautiful
man
thing.
loves you and he's not going nowhere. Leave it at
No,
that.
I'm sorry.
Please.
That is a lie.
Petty. If your man is gonna do things when you're not around, this is not your man. I'm just gonna leave it at
That
that.
is a lie.
Let's- I'm just leave it at that. still. I'm gonna
Yo,
leave it at
I
that.
think it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing if somebody you're with can be friends with your friends.
Together.
I believe so.
In a group.
But
100%.
exactly. But when I'm here,
Yes.
you can be as close as you want to be close. You can laugh. You can even hug sometimes. But you
One-hander.
you can't have fun
Without
and do your thing without me because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how strong you are, how of a good girl or good guy you are. Chemistry can build over time with
Yeah.
anybody. So if you're going out having fun with my friend,
Yup.
there's a chance that there's chemistry being built there.
Yup.
And that leads us down the wrong paths and roads. So you can be
Then
friends
you
with anybody,
guys are having
but
shots?
while I'm here, no problem. When I'm gone, not happy.
I don't want to call you and you're at Joey's with my friend. Why are you guys staying?
You're at Joey's.
Hey,
Can I ask a
I'll put
question?
it to you like this.
How does it get there?
Sorry?
How does it even get there?
Or more, I don't want to call you and you
There's
got a
degrees
ride
to this.
from my friend. Like,
And I didn't know.
What do you mean?
There's degrees to this. How far along are you guys?
Thank you.
It hasn't been 5 years and then
Doesn't
she's
matter.
been along for
Still doesn't
another
matter.
5.
But this
No. Hear it out.
Let-
Hear it
let
out.
Chad Black
What do you
speak.
mean it doesn't matter? Time makes a difference with everything. You
Not
can't
in
you
that
can't you can't tell you can't compare a 1 month relation or a 6 month relationship to a
Okay,
5 year
no,
and then
okay,
tell me
wait.
you're still uncomfortable.
No, you're right.
Hold on. What have you guys been doing for 5 years? What kind of building have you
I
guys been
disagree
doing?
because
Thank
people
you.
fall hard and they fall quick and everybody loves
I don't
I want to tell you something.
I could be in love.
I want to tell you something right now, okay? You mentioned 5 years, 10 years. There's absolutely no time. I know people who've been together for like 15, 20 years and cheat on their partners. They don't matter.
Can I bust this up right now? Can I bust it up
You
right
can
now?
try to.
Let's hear it.
Okay,
You
thank
try
you.
to.
So one, I'm gonna use this situation, and don't try to say, oh, it's family or whatever. So I have a family member who his girl, I didn't know her before, but now we've gotten closer. I talk to her like I don't talk to any other girls. Like she'll ask me, no, not like that.
Don't say that.
But hold on, let me
You're on camera right now.
let me finish.
Don't say that.
I'm about to finish. So like she'll ask me things that she could do for him or whatever. So like, and I want to see him happy. So I'll tell her like,
What is
listen,
this?
if me and her have to go sit down and have a little lunch or have a dinner and just talk, and she'll be like, okay, listen, you know, what should I do for him?
But does he know that happened?
Yeah.
No.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
That is wrong.
You can't meet with your family girl.
Can I speak? Can I
Sooner or
speak?
later she's gonna ask you what you
Can I
like.
speak? Can I speak? Can I finish?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
I'll
tell you why.
No, but I know I do understand where you guys are. I do understand where you guys are coming from because some men are slime balls. But to be honest, I don't look at it that way. I don't.
Hey.
Why for
I don't
balls?
feel that way. So
But
it's
do you
not
want to know
like-
why it's dangerous though?
Why?
I'll tell you why right now.
Why?
If any day your fam ever found out it's been going on, it'll look greasy, and you can't change that.
But
You can't change that. It'll look wrong.
The relationship that I have with my family member, it goes deeper than that.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say to you, though,
I know what you're saying. I
if
know
you
what you're
ever
saying.
found out it was happening and you never knew about it, it would seem like more was happening.
Can I say on both sides, like Wayne and Pockets? When it comes to the relationship, it depends on what your intention is. Like, you could trust your woman, but how do I know that over time, the 17 times you guys met at Joey's,
Why Joey's?
I don't want to make it seem like I'm living two different lives. Then I have to make time for her and then make time for them. If they could all be friends, then all the better. Then I don't have to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be home soon. Oh, where are you? Like, there's a lot of questions I wouldn't have to answer if we're all a big family.
and I can fully trust my person, my one of them. I can fully trust my partner, but my friend that you're meeting up with, when you guys never planned 10, 17, however much surprise parties. What are you guys doing?
It's not the fact of me not trusting my man, because a lot of people were talking about that we don't trust our significant other. It's not the fact that we don't trust our significant other, it's the fact that even if my friend is meeting up with my man, I feel as if as my friend should say that, and as my man should say that. So I kind of don't trust the situation as a whole. I'm not blaming my friends for what they do and how they do it.
Yeah.
But I'm just
You're not
saying
gonna
that
stop
personally, because I know you get down a certain way, I can't personally leave you alone with my man. Because I don't know what you're gonna try to pull.
Okay.
So I can trust my man. I might not trust my brethren. That's a different situation.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I don't know why you guys
can't-
are having secret friendships without me. I just have certain girlfriends in a circle that I know that I can trust, and outside of that circle, there are certain friendships of mine that I know how certain girls move, and I personally wouldn't trust them with my man alone.
Your girl's best friend doesn't like you. She hates on you, she talks bad about you, her best friend, she talks bad at you, everything. But the way she acts, you kind of think, do you like my girl? How do you handle this situation?
I'd pull her aside respectfully and say, hey, you know what? I don't like your energy. Is there a
That's what I
problem?
would say.
You think that's your place, or is it?
Yes, it is my place.
Why is
She's in my relationship.
How do you know she's in the relationship?
She's involving
How do you
herself
know?
in my
How do you
relationship.
know? Because your girlfriend told
You
you.
can feel it.
I can feel it and see it.
I don't think it's my thing to go speak to the girl out. I'll call my girl first, sit down with her,
Yeah, duh.
and let my girl know, look, you know what? I think that you should look at who your friends are. Because I'm a good guy, I'm treating you right, you're happy with me. If she's your best friend and you're happy, genuinely happy with me, there should be no negativity from her side at all.
I
Period.
agree. As a female, I
This is
agree.
my girlfriend, she's happy, I'm happy for her.
Right.
Check your friend.
Yeah, I agree with that.
As a
She's
female, I agree
jealous,
too.
there's something going on with her.
My best friend is a male, and how would he feel
Or
about
don't even
that?
like.
I can't
No,
relate
I'm
on
not.
the
Don't,
fact
I
of it
didn't
being
say
a
it that way.
girlfriend.
I didn't
Like,
say it that way.
I can't relate on being a girlfriend, but if it was my guy friend, I would have to check my guy friend, and obviously it would make my man feel uncomfortable of my best guy friend liking me or making it seem as if he's bashing my man, but at the same time he likes me on the low. Like, we shouldn't just say that, okay, well, it shouldn't be fine that just because of the fact that she's a female, that it's okay, because I feel as if it's a guy, it's more of an issue. Like, I feel like regardless it's an issue, regardless if it's male or female.
Yeah, well, I think
If
that's what they're saying. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a girl or a guy. If she likes my girlfriend, it's a problem.
I wouldn't mind like my girlfriend having like a best guy friend that they hung out with, I sleep over with, whatever, went to the movies, if he was gay.
Wait.
Oh, I knew
There was a follow-up. I'm like, wait.
I'm raising my hand.
You
Can
go
I say something?
and go shopping, you can put makeup, I don't care, like do whatever you want.
It depends
If
on
you're gay,
the-
you cool,
Yeah,
you cool with
yeah,
me.
yeah. A lot of times women don't like the guy's friend because they have a feeling about this guy. Like, he's the guy that goes out, he's always chopping girl, he's this, he's that.
Okay.
The girl doesn't,
He's a bad
the woman
influence.
doesn't like this guy. And I understand that. Like, I know that feel, you know what I mean? But, sometimes you just have to be strong. Like, if you trust your man, then it
Listen.
shouldn't be an issue, you know what I mean?
It's always going to be an issue. Whether I trust my man or not, it's always going to be an issue.
I agree.
Because I can trust my man, but I'm still woman enough to know that you can trust your man wholeheartedly. He can say he loves you and he can come home every night and he can still cheat.
Of course.
I'm not dumb.
I agree.
So even if I trust my man, I'm still very smart. I'm realistic. I'm not gonna act like it's not possible. I can be with
You're gonna set the bar low for him.
for what do you mean?
Your expectations
I'm
are
just- I'm
low.
just- I'm
No,
just-
obviously my
I was-
expectations aren't
Sorry,
low, but I don't put nothing past people.
but-
Right.
Yeah.
That's-
That's the easiest way I could put it into words. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You could be with somebody 24/7 and somehow they're still gonna find a moment to text somebody, DM somebody, go see somebody. You might not know how it's possible,
Straight.
but it happens.
Honestly, everyone on here was kind of disagreeing with me, but I guess I'm old-fashioned, call me old-fashioned. If I'm gonna get into a relationship with someone, I think 100% you should dive in and you should trust that person. Or what's the point even getting in a relationship? It's not worth it.
There will never be a point where I look at somebody or anybody
But what's the
and
point
say,
of being with them?
my girl,
But there's people
Because-
that've been married
no,
for 50
because-
years. I can't still step out of
you're
the
with
relationship.
you're
It's
with
like that.
you're with them.
Sorry.
Have a
You're
life.
with them because you love them. They make you happy. All
It's
of,
a-
hold
it-
on,
okay, sorry.
all of the amazing things that comes with being someone, with someone. All of those things over time can change. It's just life.
Yeah,
Can I ask
It's
a question?
life.
No.
I know people.
No, it's for you though. It's
I
not
know
even bad
people
either.
personally have been together, again, forever. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Who live that life, that picture perfect family life, white picket fence. Everyone thinks that they're perfect.
Yeah.
But they're not, because over time, we're human beings. We are, no matter what
I
you say,
agree with
we're human beings. I'm not saying that I'm with someone and not trusting them. I'm trusting them enough where I can say, yeah, go have a
I'm
good time with your
trusting
friend. I
you.
trust you.
Okay.
But
Trusting you.
I'm not,
That's what I wanted
but
to
I'm not
hear.
going to say that you will never do anything to hurt me. Of course.
But-
it happens every single day.
You know what? You know what? This is where my perspective of coming in. One thing, I agree with you that you can't put anything past anyone. But my idea of it is, I've never been hurt. So I have hurt someone before. No, I haven't. I've never been hurt. I always put myself in a situation where I can be hurt. But no.
Teach us the ways.
No, but hold on.
Teach us the ways.
But hold on. I have hurt someone before, and it hurt me to see this person hurt.
That was
That wasn't a real hurt.
Okay. Good.
That was a real hurt.
But hold on, let me finish, brother. Let me finish.
You hurt when you get hurt. Then you
That, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. So
Let's
if I'm gonna be with someone, I'm gonna really go all in to where that could happen. But
Yeah.
I pray that that doesn't happen, because what you're saying is you don't want to be with somebody and then you're thinking that this person can do something like that. You want to be in this 1,000,000%. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I don't feel like that's realistic.
No,
Do you think that anybody gets into a relationship
No.
thinking that there's no hope?
Of course.
No,
You
hold
think
on.
that? Some people do. Some people really say, you know what? This guy he's good. He's been good to me. Things are going well, and I'm gonna ride with it. Some people do say that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people say that. And that's why I've said to
I don't
myself,
think getting
I'm
into
just
it.
not gonna
Maybe
get
after you're
involved.
already in it and you've gone through the
No,
bullshit
some
and you learn to accept the person for who they are,
Sheree?
it's a little different.
Charade, some people have a 1-2 kids,
Two kids.
and they say, you know what? I'm not anybody here, but I'm just saying, some people, because I've spoken to some people, and they say, you know what? I've been hurt before. I feel like this is what's happening outside. I'm gonna find the best that I can find, and I'm gonna ride it. Some
Been
people
hurt
think,
before,
Yeah.
meaning that they've already gone through it. So why
Yeah.
put them? We're talking about
Some
going
people-
into a relationship thinking that obviously I'm not gonna date this guy and think, oh, in 12 years I think he's my high school sweetheart. I think he's gonna cheat on me and he's gonna leave me and get with somebody younger. Nobody.
You don't go into it thinking that.
You
like
don't
that.
go into it thinking like
There's some
that.
people that
Listen.
No, you don't.
No.
Hold on.
Listen to what I'm
no,
saying.
my bad.
Okay, so now you've been in your first relationship, your high school sweetheart, your first heartbreak, he cheats on you. You take him back. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get past it. Happens again. Third time it happens, now you realize, okay,
Pattern.
this is who he really is.
What?
Let me walk away.
Okay.
Okay? You get into a new relationship. He's great. It's never gonna happen to me. We're gonna be together forever.
This is
Same
the one.
thing.
Mhm.
Happens again. Say you get to your fourth relationship now, what do you think the person that's always getting hurt is gonna feel?
You're gonna
You
feel
think they're just
it.
gonna get up and
That
try
person-
with that person?
Can I answer
I
that
like
question?
That person is
You know why that gap is so real?
That's from
Because what you're
that's from
saying.
perspective and real life experience.
Exactly. No,
It changes everyone.
I don't
I think
disagree.
the fact
I don't disagree with any of my colleagues on this panel right now.
Colleague, I like that.
No, but seriously, you have to keep going in head first.
Hold on, you are going ahead first, but this time,
Barbara.
you have some protection with you.
You know
You're
what?
going ahead first.
Whoa.
Okay, can I speak?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You are going
Wait,
ahead.
wait. Can we
I shut up. Let me hear what
Can I
you
just
say.
put the head? So once.
Why?
Let me hear
Why
it.
is that the first thing? Come on, that's general speaking.
What?
Let me hear it.
Let's continue.
Okay. So what I was saying is, you're going into a relationship. Obviously, there's been things in the past. Why even give something else a try if you're gonna think one night when this person? Because you know what? I'm not even gonna think on
Yeah, but
relationship.
you're
So
not-
be lonely and
Just
miserable
other,
the rest
just
of your
other
life?
things in
You're
life.
not, you're not thinking like that though. You're not going
How do
into
you think
thinking-
when you get into
hold on.
relationships with people?
You're not.
He's
no,
very hopeful.
You're
I'm
not.
hopeful. I really am.
Have you ever
hopeful.
cheated before?
I have. But you. But hold
Wait
on.
a minute. You were or have been a cheater
But you have to
before.
look at the
And
age
you
that
don't
I've cheated.
understand this
I
perspective that
told
we're
you
coming
I've met
from.
before, but I'm gonna tell you.
You
He never
hurt
said he
somebody
doesn't
before.
understand
No,
it.
he said
He
it's never
said-
happened
put
to
it-
him.
put it
But you
like
don't
this.
think it can-
Because he's on the other side of it.
No, let me
What?
put it. Let me,
No, but I
let me put it to you guys in the
acknowledge
Go ahead,
cleanest
shake
way.
my hand.
Let me put it to you guys in the cleanest way. If you guys fail at something, forget relationships. If you fail at something, you're supposed to get back up with more energy to do it again and make sure you complete it,
In
right?
everything but love.
You
Right?
can't compare everything to love. That's
I'm not
different.
In
comparing.
everything but
I'm not
love. In a
comparing.
basketball game, because you could win the next one. But heartbreak, I don't know about you guys.
I don't know.
It's
which-
a crazy
But it's
thing to
feelings,
get
right?
over, bro.
Feelings, your heart is
It's not
broken.
that easy. You could lose a ball game and go to the gym and work hard for 2 days and be like, feel wicked for the next game. Like, yo, I'm gonna win this. I know this when I put in work. You don't know that when you're getting in a relationship and you're falling in love. You're not expecting the person that you love to hurt you.
No one's saying that they're not trying. What they're saying is that they've been hurt before. She's been hurt before.
There's walls up.
I've been hurt before.
Yeah.
You've been hurt before. Our perspective is realistic because we've been hurt before. We've been involved in situations where we have realized what you have not realized, that we're living in real life.
Everyone's laughing at me behind the scenes, but I'm telling you guys right now. Otherwise, be single. Sleep around. Do what you gotta do. Find that right person, and then make it work. Stick, commit, and stick it out. What's the next question?